This lesson shows how to create characters, so right-click and create an actor file. Set an image for the actor's avatar, and crop accordingly. Multiple characters or various expressions can be put in a single image. Now create a new animation file, and then connect it to the actor file. Because the file is empty, there are no actions here yet. Click on the animation file. Create a new action, and choose Character Action, Idle. Actions can be changed in Window, Enumeration. Add new actions here by right-clicking. Some basic preset actions are already included. Click the Animation Settings button. Open the sprite list, add a name, and choose an image to use. This sprite sheet has 9 horizontal frames. Frames 1 through 4 are idle, 5 through 8 are walking, and frame 9 is jumping. Select the sprite layer and the sprite image you just added. When repositioning the sprite, the red cross in the middle is the anchor point, which is usually located near the feet. Now select a position in the timeline and add a keyframe. The new keyframe inherits the parameters of the previous frame. Now set the 4 idle images for each keyframe. Select the first keyframe, then hit the spacebar to play. Now create a new action, and select Character Action, Moving. Sprite setup here is the same as before. We'll move the anchor up like last time, then set up the keyframes. After that we'll select the images for the character moving. Select the first keyframe, then hit the spacebar to play. Remember to set the direction for the animation, as well as setting it to loop. Select Single Direction, and Mirror Mode. This sprite faces right by default, but this setting will flip the sprite when facing left. Idle will also be set to loop. Now we'll connect the animation actions to the actor we made earlier. Open Window, and then Project Settings, or just F1 for a shortcut. Find the role setting and select the newly created actor file. We should also set a team for the new actor. If we don't set a team, the HUD in the upper left corner won't display. When we start the game, we now control our new actor. Now we'll set their movement speed to 0.8, and move distance to 8 tiles a second. In this tab, we can set animations to be swapped out. By replacing sprites, a single animation file can become a Paperdoll system. If there are weapons, hairstyles, and clothing in the animation, they can all be replaced. Here we have swapped characters again. Different characters can all share one animation file. Now we'll create a new animation file, this time to make a weapon for our actor. We'll drag a new asset into the project, and open the gun animation file we made. Create an action named Firearm, Idle. The following steps are the same as before. We'll click the Animation Settings button and select the sprite image of the gun that we just added so we can then add it in the sprite layer below. But since this sprite is a big large, we'll half its size horizontally and vertically, setting both to 0.5. We should also move the gun, because the default is 0 degrees which faces to the right, so we move it to the right of the anchor. It's now aligned on the horizontal axis. Also remember to set this action to one direction, mirror mode as before. Now go back to our created actor file and look for the event tab. There we will create a new event and select create in the lower left corner. Events created in this manner will execute when the actor in question is first created during runtime. Select the Add Animation Components command. We want to animate the gun, so the action will be firearm, idle. Turn on rotation and sync angles and the animation will follow the actor's movements. Set vertical offset distance to -4 to account for the lower anchor point. Now the weapon will follow the actor as they move. Next we will work on making it follow the mouse too. Click on the actor file and create an auto-run event, then select the animation component command. Select the animation and motion we just used before. The animation and action here are the same as those set in the animation component. Select the set angle action, and choose to face the specified direction. Open the position setting, and select absolute coordinates. Now let's get the position of the mouse within the scene. Insert the setValue command, and set a local variable named x. Set the operation to assign a value, and the operand to other types. Select mouse scene x data. Now we will repeat the same steps, but this time creating a local variable named y, and tying it to the mouse y data instead. Open the previously set animation component, select command, angle, toward position. Click the variable switch button on the left side of the input box, then put in the x and y coordinate variables separately. The current command is executed once, and then it ends. To keep it repeating as needed, we'll insert an unconditional loop command. Cut and paste the previous instructions into the loop block. Insert a wait duration of 1 millisecond, which will actually equate to 1 frame. As there are 16 milliseconds in 1 frame, then waiting for 1 millisecond is the same as waiting for 16. Now the weapon rotates with the mouse, but the actor does not. We only need to modify the event command now. Remove the set animation component. Insert the set roll angle command and click angle, towards the specified position. Set the position as x and y coordinates, and no transition is required. Run the game, and now the actor automatically rotates towards the mouse due to the weapon animation being synced. Classmates, get out. The class is over.